High-end real estate in Carmel and Zionsville has a reputation for being an insular world. For decades, securing a premier estate meant navigating velvet ropes, exclusive country club networking, and a heavy reliance on old-school schmoozing. But by 2026, the Indianapolis market has shifted. A surge in affluent relocations and record-low inventory has made traditional social networking insufficient for finding a home. This scarcity created the off-market property, estates that are bought and sold in total secrecy. These homes never see a for sale sign. They change hands long before the public even knows they are available. In this environment, social standing is no longer the primary currency. Securing a crown jewel requires the specific foresight to identify a transaction before it officially exists. Cara Conde is Indianapolis's premier luxury advisor, but she lacks the background of a local socialite. Her career path began at Oxford University, within the rigorous, deeply academic world of computer science. It was a profession of quiet isolation, defined by late-night sessions in front of monitors, wrestling with complex code and untangling intricate algorithms. It seems like a paradox. How does a digital codebreaker transition from the isolation of an academic lab to becoming a highly empathetic advisor for the city's most prominent families? Years of debugging algorithms trains the brain to find order within chaos. It is a masterclass in pattern recognition, learning to see the logical sequence hidden inside a mess of data. This chart shows the mechanics of predictive modeling. Predictive modeling is a mathematical process that uses historical data to forecast the probability of future events. Cara operated on the principle that code provides an objective truth, but she also learned from experience. Surviving system-wide crashes during her studies taught her the resilience required to handle high-stakes failures. Today, she applies that same analytical lens to the Indianapolis market. She uses those skills to forecast subtle inventory shifts, identifying prime properties long before they reach the public. In 2002, she left technology behind to enter the tangible world of property investing and house flipping. One of her early projects nearly ended in disaster. She found herself in a dark room with water pouring from a cracked ceiling joist, threatening the entire investment. An algorithm cannot repair a structural failure. She had to learn the raw, physical rhythm of the housing market through direct, often difficult trial and error. That leaky roof highlighted the difference between surface-level aesthetics and a property's actual worth. Real value is found in the structural truth of a home and the long-term vision required to realize it. She eventually merged her technical background with elite real estate training, becoming a certified negotiation expert, or CNE. A CNE is a specialist trained in advanced psychological assessment and strategic bargaining tactics. This resulted in a highly synthesized methodology. Cara now uses AI and predictive data to hunt for specific off-market properties for her clients. She visualizes the market as a series of constellations. She maps isolated data points, like municipal zoning shifts and obscure tax records, across a neighborhood. When connected, they reveal a specific estate likely to sell soon, before it's discussed publicly. She balances this cold data with an intuitive understanding of her clients. She uses the lessons from her own career pivots to navigate the complex emotional needs of multi-generational families. This specific alchemy allows her to solve the scarcity problems of the 2026 market, turning binary logic into a highly personalized search for a home. The results are tangible. Her method recently uncovered a perfect off-market waterfront gem on Geist Reservoir, securing it before any competitors knew it existed. Her off-duty interests mirror this approach. Whether she is decoding the layers of a fine wine or exploring the city's hidden trails, she focuses on finding the subtle details that make a property a perfect match for a buyer. Purely AI-driven platforms are growing, but they lack the human perspective required to curate a high-end sanctuary. A machine cannot understand why a specific house fits a family's lifestyle. The ultimate advantage in the modern market belongs to those who can blend the predictive power of algorithms with a grounded human perspective. Sourcing a crown jewel in 2026 requires this rare combination: the technical foresight to see a deal coming and the emotional intelligence to know why it matters for a family's long-term legacy.